All right, next project is going to be the remodeling of the houseboat, the Oasis. So I'm going to redo the cushions and really been debating on exactly what color scheme I want to go with, but I think I'm going to roll with a kind of a teal and some blues, at least for the seat cushions. So this, I have a vinyl. It's pretty durable vinyl, and it's perfect if the grandkids get on the seat with wet bathing suits. The bottom of the cushion will be this vinyl material, another pretty durable material, and it'll be going against the plywood. And so it didn't have to be anything special, but it still needs to be pretty durable. And then the back cushion will be this material right here. So this won't be getting wet very often at all. And so I wanted a splash of color and some design. Okay, I'm back in the houseboat. It's been a day or two. Still trying to get my welting in for the cushions. Aggravating. It was supposed to have been here on Monday, and it's now Thursday, and just got scanned in this morning down in Dallas. So that's no bueno. So anyways, I came out here with some sample paint that I have. I'm a little sloppy with it right now, but after this dries, then I'll tape it off and I'll do the trim. So that's where the detail work will come in. So instead of this battleship gray and then a lighter tan, I'm getting rid of all that garbage. I hate that color. I'm doing all the panels a bluish teal, and then I'll come back and I'm going to color match the welting, which is a navy blue, and I'll do the trim out in navy blue. So that'll brighten things up in here a little bit and not be this drab, dreary battleship gray stuff. Alright, I thought I'd film a little contrast before I get too far down on this. Pretty big difference. Alright, it took some doing, but I got all the panels in here painted, even up under the bow and everything and around the helm station. Alright, Cindy's back up here helping me. We have ripped all the cushions apart to the houseboat. Got more cushions over here. So right now what I'm having to do is load some bobbins. This sewing machine did not have a bobbin winder, so I have created one by simply using a bolt, a nut with the bobbin. Screw the nut down onto the bolt, attach that to the drill, fire up the drill and wind the bobbin. Pretty easy. I've already done one, it's already loaded. All right, here we go. Is that wheel cutting pretty good? Good deal. All right, good. All right, that's the way it's supposed to sew. Good deal.
That's difficult.
Made a little snack for this afternoon. The charcuterie board. Woo-wee. Hillbilly charcuterie board. Alright, here's one side of the cushion, the back cushion. Cindy's got the welting sewed in there. The welting wasn't quite the color that it advertised, but I think it's going to look just fine and dandy. Looks like she's working on the envelope part that goes on the back. Those cushions look sharp. Yeah, that's a huge improvement over those old beige things that I had in there.
Unwound bobbin.
Alright, we had some sewing machine difficulties earlier. For some reason it decided to go sideways on us. Spent most of the day working on it, trying to get it squared away. Then miraculously it suddenly started working right. So anyways, Cindy sewed up one of the cushions. The bottom cushion, that's what we're working on today. And she's working on the second one right now. Turned out really nice. Way, way better than the old garbage that was in there. And I really like the colors on the back side of the cushion. The wilting turned out really slick. I think it's going to bring it all together. It's going to look great. All right, once Cindy and I got that sewing machine to operating, I made every adjustment known to mankind, and it wasn't sewing correctly. Then all of a sudden, out of the blue, it decided to start working correctly. I have no idea what the deal was. But anyways, once we started rocking and rolling with that sewing machine, we didn't stop. I didn't pick up a camera. All I wanted to do was get that project done before that sewing machine messed up again. But sewing machine ran perfectly the rest of the time. So here's the end result. Look at that. Beautiful vinyl cushions. Man. And I love the backing here. Got some nice pretty design with the wilting and the matching wilting with the vinyl. The trim board paint was mixed to match the wilting, and then the panel pieces, that paint was also matched up with the vinyl here that everybody sits on. This is obviously a fabric material, and then I went with the vinyl, so when the grandkids sit on here with wet bathing suits, no harm, no foul. I am just really pleased with this. And of course it's still designed to have a board that comes into the center. These cushions will slide into the middle. The back cushions will drop down, and then this will create a queen size bed. Alright, that wraps up the remodel project for the cabin. Next I'll be going down there and remodeling the galley and the head, or the bathroom. But I've got a trip to Thailand coming up, so it's going to have to wait till I get back on that. So as far as this project goes, hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.